Okay, so this part of reflections is just a bit of practice and overview if you need it. Otherwise, you could just be working through the worksheet. If you don't have a worksheet with these questions on, they're fairly straightforward. You can just sketch them out in your books using the square paper and have a go with some of these and pause the video each time. If you do have the worksheet and you need to check the answers, you can watch this or you can just check the solutions sheet. Okay, so in this case, for question 1, we want to reflect in the line with equation y equals -1. So first thing we're going to do is draw that mirror line. So y is on this y-axis, y is equal to -1 is going to give you this line here. And then we're just going to reflect the shape. Now for this second part, I'm not going to necessarily go into as much detail as I did in the first few videos because the method is the same. Once you have your mirror line, you're just going to be perpendicular to it, and then you're going to each vertex and then plotting your points and then connecting your points up. So you can see in this case 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that one was wrong. That should be there. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got 1, and then this one here we've got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's your shape for question 1. Question 7, I mean. Question 8, we've got y equals x, so this is a straightforward line because it's just a diagonal, y equals x. And then you draw your perpendicular lines here. So this is 2 diagonals up, you're going to go 2 diagonals down. Put your point. Here you can see we're going 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals down. Now those 2 points are connected to each other, so we're going to draw a line connecting them. And now I'm going to try to work out this point here. So we can see we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 diagonals up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonals down. And at that point, you might be able to sketch out the rest of the shape. If not, there's no harm in doing more vertices to make sure you don't get it wrong. So in this case, we've got our answer, question 9. So describe the transformation from A to B. Now the shape has been mirrored, it's been reflected. So we're just going to connect the points, the corresponding vertices together, and then from that we can see we're going to go halfway along in each case. Now this one's easy because it's just 1, and you can see this is 4 units long, so you're going to go 2 up, and then that is your mirror line. So the answer is it's been reflected about the line y is equal to 5. So that's your answer. Question 10, we have reflect the shape in the line with equation y equals -2. So y is equal to -2 is here. So this is going to go across. And then we're going to do your reflection. This one is fairly straightforward, so I might not do too much working out in this case. You can see there's the reflection of that one. Question 11. Again, keep pausing the video if you need to practice. Otherwise, if you finish the work, you can just watch me give you the answers here. So y is equal to 0. Now, this is a really common mistake that students make, is they think y is equal to 0. Well, there's the y-axis, so y is equal to 0 is going to be here, and that would be wrong to do that. That is not the equation y is equal to 0. That is actually x is equal to 0. When we talk about y equals 0, we're talking about the x-axis. So we want to be careful how we reflect this. So perpendicular, perpendicular, and then we can see if we reflect that, you're going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we can see in this case we're going 6 units up, so we're going to go 6 units down as well. We can connect these up, that's going to be 5 units up, so 5 units down, and you've got your quadrilateral. Question 12, describe the transformation, same as before. Connect the corresponding vertices, and then from that you can go halfway. So in this case we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 units up, 3 units up, and then when you join this together you get your reflection line. So this is reflected about the line with equation y equals -1. It's important for you to state that equation as part of your answer. Question 13. Reflect the shape in the line with equation x equals 1. So x equals 1 is, well, there's x equals 1. Now do we go up or do we go across? Well, it's going to be a vertical line, x equals 1. And then we can see our reflection. I'm not going to keep you in suspense, you can figure this one out. There's your reflection. This time around we're reflecting a shape in the line with y equals x. So we are going to draw a line y equals x, which is fairly straightforward, and then we're going to draw the perpendiculars to the mirror line in the opposite direction. So 2 units, this is going to go down here. Here we've got, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me do that one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your second vertex, and then this one here you can see it just extends this line, so you're just going to go straight down and you can see if there's your reflection. Question 15. Describe the single transformation from A to B. Again, find corresponding vertices. So in this case I am going to use this one here, this one here, and just for giggles let's use this one here. So count the number of diagonals that we're crossing and then find the midpoint. So in this case we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this, so we're going 3 along, 1, 2, 3. You can probably see where this is going to go, but we'll make a point of showing the working out. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2.5 units we need to get to. So 1, 2, and then a half. And then we've got this one down here. And once you connect this up, you've got your reflection line. So the equation of this line, bearing in mind we've been given an axis here, is y is equal to x. And it's a reflection in the line with equation y equals x. Question 16, x is equal to 0. Common mistake is people will draw this as x equals 0. That is not x equals 0, that's y is equal to 0. So x equals 0 looks like this. And then we've got just a normal reflection. So 3 units and then 5 units. Second last question, describe the single transformation from shape A to B. Same as before, you're going to go from A to B, and then you go halfway along. So this is a reflection from the line with equation y equals 1. Hopefully you've got that one correct. And then the last practice question, y is equal to negative x. Now we know that this is what the line y equals negative x looks like. And we are now going to reflect this shape using diagonals. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a point up here. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2. Now those 2 points are connected. And then we've got this point here. So 1, 2, 3 and a half diagonals. Half, 1, 2, 3. So that's your point up there. And then this one down here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you connect them up together, and then you've got your reflection. Okay, so now we have covered pretty much all of reflections. In terms of where this will come up again, at the end of transformations, we'll be combining different transformations together. For example, we'll be doing a translation and then a reflection, or a rotation and then a reflection, that type of stuff. But the key skills you need for reflections and the things you need to remember are the mirror lines. You have to go perpendicular to them, and then how to plot simple horizontal, vertical and diagonal lines. Y equals x, y equals a number, or x equals a number. Okay, smash the like button, hit subscribe. We'll continue transformations.